Thank you, and now we welcome our first speaker, His Excellency Dr. Jovan Mirkovic, Montenegro's ambassador to the United States. He is a seasoned diplomat and a physicist who previously served on Montenegro's ambassador to Japan and is committed to advancing transatlantic cooperation and innovation.
I would like to extend my gratitude to the USIDHR Diplomacy and Human Rights for granting me the opportunity to participate in the Second Annual Congressional Briefing on Diplomacy and Global Leadership. In these brief remarks, I will explore the intersection of four key topics: science, environmental challenges, science diplomacy, and the role of small nations. Today, we live in a world of increasing potential and rapid change. The global political economic landscape is evolving dynamically, while science and technology are advancing at an unprecedented pace. We stand on the threshold of extraordinary technological scientific progress. The way we live today differs vastly from yesterday, and tomorrow will bring even greater transformation. The ways we communicate, work, trade, learn, travel, and heal are all changing. The synergy of nanotechnology, biotechnology, information technology, and cognitive sciences, combined with artificial intelligence, drones, robotics, and new materials, will dramatically reshape civilization. We can expect profound shift in technology, economy, culture, and social relations. Some professions will vanish, while new ones will emerge. In an era of robotics and algorithms, the question arises, how can individuals remain relevant? At the same time, our planet stands at crossroads. The global environmental challenges we face, including climate change, plastic pollution, destruction of ocean plankton, environmental degradation, freshwater scarcity, energy deficits, mass migration, security risk, excessive resource consumption, deforestation, overpopulation, wars, digitalized and dehumanized realities, potential totalitarian threats, and uncertain biotechnological changes are no longer distant concerns. They have become immediate danger, threatening our very existence. Studies indicate that the current existence rate is up to 1,000 times higher than the natural background rate before human influence. 1 in 8 bird species is threatened with global extinction. Around 70% of plant species are at risk due to habitat loss and environmental challenges. These changes unfold like a domino effect. Glaciers are melting, releasing fresh water that disrupts ocean currents. Ocean produce 50% of planet oxygen and provide food for 3 billion people. Yet ocean acidification is endangering phytoplankton, the foundation of marine ecosystem. Less phytoplankton means less oxygen. Toxic chemicals and leaching from plastics contaminating our blood and tissues. Exposure to these substances is linked to cancer, birth defects, weakened immunity, endocrine disorders, and other diseases. Microplastics are now being found in human fetuses and even in the brain. It is not just the concept of democratic welfare state that it is at risk, but the survival of humanity itself. These challenges are transnational, trans-institutional, and transdisciplinary. But with great power comes great responsibility. It is no longer enough for science to exist in isolation, confined to laboratories and academic institutions. Diplomacy must evolve as well. We are witnessing the rise of science diplomacy and cultural exchange as vital force in global relations. Scientists from different nations collaborate on groundbreaking research, finding solutions that benefit all of humanity. Science is becoming more international. Statistics on scientific papers reveal increasing collaboration. European Union, 46%, Japan, 31%, Israel, 54%, USA, 41%, France, 60%, Germany, 55%, UK, 65%. With great access to knowledge, human resources remain the primary factor of development. While the global population grows 4.5%, the number of researchers increasing at a rate of 13.7, 3 times faster. When addressing the planet's ecological future, sciences and scientific diplomacy can provide solutions, just as they did when scientists discovered the ozone depletion problem in May 1985, when researchers at the British Antarctic Survey identified dramatic thinning of ozone layer over Antarctic. This triggered global concern and led to swift international action, including the Montreal Protocol in 1987, which aimed to phase out ozone depleting substances. Through diplomatic efforts, new technologies were developed and implemented to halt further degradation. When we consider small countries, in order to survive in times of dynamic technological changes, they must choose a path of development based on knowledge, requiring more intensive international cooperation in areas of technology, innovation, green policies, science and education. After all, the only real security in today's world comes from knowledge, experience and capability. Lessons from the past teach us that the health of the land and water, as well as the forest, preserve water, form the only lasting foundation for survival and success of any civilization. If civilization intends to survive, it must live on nature's interests rather than its capital. In this context, a small country like Montenegro, which is about the size of Connecticut, with diverse landscape and rich biodiversity, can play a role that surpasses its economic, spatial, and demographic significance. It ranks in the top of countries in terms of fresh water wealth. Forests cover approximately 62% of land area, with dense woodland providing habitats for diverse wildlife. Tara River Canyon is natural wonder, one of the deepest in the world. The Scarlet Lake is the largest lake in southern Europe, a crucial habitat for migratory birds and diverse aquatic life. Boca Bay is the Europe's southernmost fjord, the UNESCO listed. There are 5 national parks, including Dumitru National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Bildarska Gora, one of the Europe's last remaining rainforests. Montenegro Adriatic coast is dotted with numerous beaches. Montenegro, a NATO member, is constitutionally recognized as the birthplace of the vision for creating the first ecological state, a potential global parallel project and a model for sustainable society founded on trust in human intellect and a humanistic vision for the future. Future leaders must recognize that scientific discoveries transcend borders, shaping lives beyond national boundaries. Science should serve as a bridge to cooperation, fostering environmental solutions, medical breakthroughs, and technological advancements, while embracing the collective wisdom that science and diplomacy provide. The decisions we make today will define our future. Through innovation and cooperation, we can build a world where science leads us towards sustainability, working together to create a more peaceful and prosperous future. Thank you.